Just begin to make yourself comfortable wherever you find yourself listening, whether it's seated in a familiar chair or resting on a bed that holds you gently. There's something reassuring in knowing you chose this moment for yourself. And have you ever thought of a riverbank now? How after the rain it seems richer, shaped by both a steady flow and those sudden showers. And you might sense that surface beneath you, or the subtle rhythm of your breathing as you let your attention drift to that river. You can begin to settle in your own way, knowing that this is your time to simply be without having to do anything at all. The outside world can continue just as the river keeps flowing, while inside, a quiet sense of curiosity can open up within you. And you know that river, given time, deepens its own bed, gently, inevitably, almost without noticing. And in that same way, you might find a sense of comfort gradually deepening now, as if with every gentle breath, your inner current sees the edges of your reality. The soft sounds around you become part of a distant, comforting backdrop, much like the river might listen to the wind or the soft rain on leaves. And you can just let yourself drift with this gentle flow, noticing how easy it is to rest suspended, safe, knowing that the river is trustworthy and that it knows exactly how to guide you right now. And somewhere within the landscape of your mind, there can be a memory or a feeling like a stone softened by the river. A memory of times when you've trusted a choice, no matter how small. And you know, sometimes people imagine self-trust as something grand and unreachable. And yet the river doesn't doubt its ability to find the sea. It simply follows its path, adapting, turning and finding a way forwards. As you too can find your own direction naturally and easily. And as you recall some quiet decision you once made that worked out far better than expected, and just notice how often when you look back, you realized you knew more than you gave yourself credit for. It's curious how when we pause, we recognize our own wisdom emerging, like spring water bubbling up beneath smooth stones. And even when that river gets cloudy, it's still moving with purpose, and the clarity always returns. And you can feel your confidence resurfacing in just the way that feels uniquely right to you. Just imagine now that the river is yours, a personal current shaped by your questions and answers. Some stretches may have seemed uncertain or tangled, and yet every twist and turn led to new ground underfoot. And maybe a part of you has wondered in the past, can I trust myself enough? It might be interesting to notice that the self-trust is already a part of you, just waiting to be recognized. It doesn't have to be built from scratch. And what if hesitation isn't a flaw, but a built-in way of checking the depth before each step? Another form of quiet wisdom. And you can reframe those old doubts as secret allies, hints about what matters most to you. And you can just allow any old patterns of second guessing to drift downstream. You can watch the river carry away what's no longer needed, clearing space for new patterns, new ideas. And what would it be like, just for today, to try on the feeling of trusting yourself as naturally as you notice your next breath? The deeper roots of confidence reaching down through your own memories, gathering strength from every experience you've weathered, whether storm or sunshine. There's no requirement here, only possibility. As you welcome the idea that your choices can become easier, your inner voice more recognizable, guiding you to where you want to be. And as you allow this riverbank scene to gently fade, you can find a renewed sense of trust lingering within you, flowing quietly and steadily long after these words have returned to silence. And in a few breaths, you can begin to return to full awareness, feeling the clothing against your skin, the softness beneath your hands, the sounds around you gradually becoming clearer, gently transitioning back to the here and now. And with each subtle shift, notice the sense of familiarity, like stepping out of cool water onto warm earth, carrying whatever feels useful into the rest of your day. And as you open your eyes, you can bring forward this calm confidence, ready to move in your own time, refreshed and alert. And as you return to your day, you'll begin to notice opportunities to trust yourself automatically, in small choices, quick decisions, and spontaneous moments, discovering that your inner wisdom guides you easily. And as you go about your daily life, trusting yourself may become as natural as breathing, gentle, steady, and always there when needed. You've made some wonderful steps today in your own unique way. And if you found something valuable, your mind may be curious about returning here again for a deeper exploration. And until next time, goodbye and good mental health.